What is up, my fellow quirky folks? We're done with Spider-Man No Way Home, and now the focus is going to shift on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
I'm going to talk spoilers, so those who haven't seen No Way Home should probably go watch it first. Almost every MCU project of 2021 has been setting up Multiverse of Madness. Mainly, it was Loki that actually began the multiverse and allowed movies like No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness to happen. Then it was What If, which introduced us to a Doctor Strange Supreme. Then No Way Home literally gave us the first trailer of the Multiverse of Madness after creating a bunch of timelines from Tobey and Andrew's universes. A while back, Kevin Feige said that even the Falcon and the Winter Soldier had a lead-in to Doctor Strange 2. But I'm not sure of how this will happen just yet. Anyway, before all this, the first setup for this project came with WandaVision. It has been more than 2 years since we knew that the Scarlet Witch will appear in Doctor Strange 2, and that connection was supposed to happen with the Doctor Strange cameo in WandaVision. His deleted scene would have told us that he was the one speaking to Wanda through all the commercials we saw. But that cameo was written out as Doctor Strange 2 went through a few narrative changes. Still, WandaVision gave us a direct setup for the film with this final scene. We saw Wanda's astral form learning spells from the Darkhold. She was getting well versed from the Book of the Damned. And there was a dark Doctor Strange theme playing in the background right when we heard Wanda's children call her out. So, nothing good could come out of this setup. Many fans believe that Wanda would turn bad in the Multiverse of Madness. But the recent teaser of the movie totally surprised us all. Wanda's role seems limited to a supporting protagonist.
I need your help.
It's what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
She is still good. Instead, we have Gargantos as a small villain terrorizing the streets, and an evil Doctor Strange seems to be the big bad of the film.
Things just got out of hand.
Many believe that this Dark Doctor Strange is the same Strange Supreme we saw in the recent What If series, but this cannot be true for two major reasons. Firstly, it won't make sense from a narrative standpoint. Strange Supreme turned into an anti-hero towards the end. He teamed up with the Watcher's Guardian and fought against the biggest threat to the multiverse. And right now, he is still guarding the pocket reality where Killmonger, Ultron, and Zola Vision are duking it out.
And besides, what are friends for?
So, he cannot leave his post and come into the MCU to threaten Doctor Strange. The second reason is What If's reachability. It was without a doubt an amazing series and many ardent fans like me enjoyed it to the core. But let's be real, it is an animated show that did not have the kind of pull that Loki or WandaVision did. It does not appeal to the masses, so Doctor Strange 2's main narrative point cannot be based on a show that hasn't been seen by many. The best that the MCU could do right now is to make a few small references and show a few parallels to What If. And that's what Doctor Strange 2 is doing with the arrival of a Dark Strange and the melting of reality itself. But the Dark Doctor Strange we'll see in the Multiverse of Madness will be a different variant from What If. He might be an antagonist against Strange, but I still believe that Wanda is the secret villain of the movie. Her goal right now should be to find a reality where her children are alive, and she'd probably do that by any means necessary. So, my theory is that Wanda is the one who unleashed this Dark Doctor Strange. Agatha Harkness warned her that she doesn't know who she has unleashed. Many of us thought that it would be someone like Mephisto, Nightmare, Shuma Gorath, or even Chthon. But none of those seem to be in the movie. Doctor Strange 2 already has so many characters with Strange, Wong, Mordo, America Chavez, Scarlet Witch, and an evil Doctor Strange. Besides these characters, a lot of multiversal cameos are being added in the film. Now there can only be so many characters in a movie, and adding one more villain along the lines of Mephisto, Nightmare, or Chthon would make it overstuffed. More often than not, a secret villain is someone hiding amongst the main cast. Look at what happened with Agatha. Go back and see what the Falcon and the Winter Soldier did with Sharon Carter. And the most recent example of this turned out to be Icarus. Our prediction for Icarus and Sharon turned out to be spot on. We even predicted Kingpin and Kang, but those were kind of obvious. Anyway, this time, my gut says that Wanda is the big bad hiding in plain sight. It's not Mordo. This film, like the previous one, will turn him into the big bad of Doctor Strange 3. But right now, it has to be the Scarlet Witch. Last we saw her, she was in a lonely cabin, but now she's in a different location with all these beautiful trees. It is possible that she warped reality in a lonely location and turned it into her own paradise. This way, she's not harming anyone like she did in Westview, and she's getting to do her own thing. But this beautiful location is just a front. Her real motive, as I've told you before, is to make her children exist. So, her doings will probably bring the Multiverse of Madness. She should be the one to draw out the evil Doctor Strange variant to keep Doctor Strange busy. Another reason for us to believe this is Marvel's pattern with their trailers. All the trailers these days are quite misleading. The first teaser especially doesn't reveal the main villain, unless it wants to mislead the viewers and set them up for a grand surprise.
Hello, Peter.
So again, we're probably being misled with Dark Strange. And I have another point for why Wanda would be the antagonist. You see, No Way Home made it clear that Doctor Strange is not the Sorcerer Supreme right now. It's Wong. And the Doctor Strange 2 teaser gave us a hint that Wong might die in the Multiverse of Madness. So, the spot of the Sorcerer Supreme will be vacant again. And how will Doctor Strange establish himself as the greatest of all wizards? By defeating or taming the strongest character there is. What If showed us that Strange Supreme is arguably the strongest character we've seen. He is probably even stronger than Wanda. So if the Dark Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness were to be the Strange Supreme of What If, then it would have made sense for MCU's Stephen Strange to defeat and become the Sorcerer Supreme. But as I've already established, the evil Strange variant is not from What If, and Strange can only prove himself to be truly worthy of the Sorcerer Supreme title by defeating the strongest. Right now, in live-action MCU, there's no other character stronger than Scarlet Witch, and after practicing spells from the Darkhold, she has gotten even more powerful. So, Strange will have to save the multiverse from her in order to take the spot that the Ancient One left for him. But as the antagonist, I also believe that Wanda would do something big to bring her children back. WandaVision drew bits from the infamous Scarlet Witch story to date, which is the House of M. The biggest element of that story was Wanda almost wiping the entire mutant kind by uttering 3 words: no more mutants. So, Doctor Strange 2 could also take a bit from House of M. Instead of erasing all mutants, Wanda might actually introduce them into the MCU. To bring her children back, she'd utter something like, "Let there be mutants." So far, Marvel has written out almost every way we thought mutants would be introduced. We presumed that the 3 snaps that happened on Earth would be responsible for the arrival of mutants, but that's not the case. They weren't even results of the super soldier experiment. Recently, Eternals gave us no hints of their existence throughout history either, and they cannot come in through the Fox universe, since that would create several time travel plot holes. So the only way Marvel could bring them in is either through a new universe from Marvel's multiverse, or through Wanda and Doctor Strange 2. I mean, just think about it. It would make so much sense for why mutants have suddenly come into existence now. Instead of bringing another universe into play, Wanda's reality alteration would make more sense from a narrative standpoint. All these are the reasons why I believe Wanda will be the antagonist of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. What do you guys think of our analysis? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.